What's up guys, Shibby2142 here with Worms Reloaded. I'm doing a quick look and review for everyone. I pre-ordered the game and that means you get it 24 hours early. So this is just kind of a look at what the game's all about. Here's the main menu. Single player, multiplayer, customized shop, etc, etc. Single player, quick game, custom game, training campaign, warzone, and body count. I've been messing around with quick game, training, and campaign. Campaign, you make a team when you first started the game. So I made Team Hot, an old Battlefield team of mine. Here's what the campaign mission select outline looks like. So there's 35 missions it looks like for this campaign. And so far it's been pretty fun. It starts off easy and I'm guessing it's going to get really tough. Here's what multiplayer looks like. You can go online and play against other people. I'm still really bad at this game, so that's not an option yet. One thing that's very cool is the customization you can do in this game, so different speech banks for when the worms are attacking or dying or whatnot. When it's their turn, they'll talk. And it's very humorous, so the speech bank is pretty huge, so that's nice. But I wish it was more random, or there was a random option, because it does get kind of repetitive. You can change the forts and who controls whatnot. You can change the hats your worms wear. So I go with the sheepskin. I think it's pretty cute. I like the horse head too, from the Amazing Horse. I think that's hilarious. You can change the color of your worm and all that stuff, victory dances, etc. I made Shibby, John Marston, Dexter Morgan, and Carl Gustav. I'll talk about more of them later. Here are the options. So I'm running this at max settings. This game is not very demanding, so I'm sure everyone can run this at some kind of settings. Here are the tutorials. I highly recommend you doing them if you're a newbie like me to this game. So this is very unbiased. I have nothing to compare this game to. So it's a turn-based strategy. That's what the game is technically. It's funny. It's got some good humor. And I'll show you a little quick game action. Looks like the levels are randomly generated, which is pretty cool. And here's my Navi, Team Hot. I thought the Navi was pretty funny. That's your title, I guess. I don't know. And that's from Avatar, obviously. So what you do here is you aim with the arrow keys and space bar for strength, and you can bounce stuff off the walls and whatnot. And then explosions and bullets and whatnot will chip away at the terrain, which is really cool. So at the end of the map, it'll definitely look differently from when you started. So I believe the CPU here is on easy, so they fail there. But they do get some pretty lucky shots. They'll just shoot the rocket launcher up in the air, it'll just always hit you. It's ridiculous. So I assume if you play on very hard, this game will be impossible. So yeah, I'm new to this game. I'm still trying to figure it out. I definitely like the huge arsenal you have. And play with all the different weapons. I'm not sure what half of them do, but it's cool you have them, so that's nice. And here we go. I'm going to fail with the rocket launcher and put it in the drink. So that's cool, I guess. And yeah, it's this game is very funny at times. I like how the worms scream and stuff when you drop a explosive next to them and then you run away and they're just kind of yelling and stuff and they blow up. It's pretty funny. And here we go with the worms with their pretty decent accuracy hitting me here. So the red is being damaged and the numbers above the worms' heads is health. So I'll show you a little bit of the campaign.
Go ahead, Porcupine.
This is campaign 7, I believe. So here we go, Team Hot, ready to go. And this is going to be Shibby. Of course, the name I usually try to roll with. Here's the arsenal again. There's John Marston and Dexter Morgan. John Marston is obviously from Red Dead Redemption, which is a very good game. And Dexter Morgan being from the show Dexter, which is awesome. And this is a 3v3, so my fourth player, Carl Gustav, is unfortunately not playing, but he's the rocket launcher from Bad Company 2, which is extremely cheap. So he's a big noob weapon, so he's my closer. So Carl Gustav is making an appearance in Worms Reloaded. So It's I thought it was a pretty funny name to use.
Go ahead,
so yeah, I really like this game. I think the review score for this game is going to be an average around 7.5 or 8 out of 10. So if you check Metacritic in a week or a month, I think 8 out of 10 is probably a typical score. I mean, I think this game looks great. And for $17, that's what I got it for, or 18 or whatever. And it's going to be 20 after the pre-orders are done. I think it's worth the value if you want a little game you can play single player offline, or you can also play online if you're good enough, which I'll dabble with eventually. So yeah, the train deformation is very cool. I'm a big fan of it. I think the customization, once again, is awesome. And the different utilities your worms can use, like the parachute here, which I pressed a little too early and failed. And then I take damage, which means my turn's over, which I soon found out. So yeah, that didn't work out as well as I planned. But here's the CPU and their infinite knowledge. Blowing me up, but then owning themselves with the cluster bomb. So if you go in the water, you die, which I didn't know starting off, but it's true. The tutorial will teach you that. And when it's your turn, you have around 50 seconds, or whatever people want to set it to move around. So you can move around your worm as much as you want, and then you get your turn to attack. And then after you attack, you get 5 seconds to move away. So here, I can move around for whatever I want. I think around 30 seconds I drop the dynamite, and then it does the attack, and then I have 5 seconds to move away. So I kind of cornered myself there and got damaged myself.
What's the idea?
And then here we go, the worm shooting me with the shotgun. And with the shotgun, you get 2 turns. So that's something that's also a little tip. And now he's got his chance to move away, and his turn is now over.
Go ahead, Porcupine.
And Shibby's almost dead. And who do we have here? Mr. Marston. Oh yeah, John Marston. With the buffalo rifle. Just kidding, rocket launcher. And there we go, Ricochet, putting Lance in the drink. There you go. I mean, this game is pretty awesome. We have Mead, thinking he's sweet, blowing me up with some nades. So, yeah. I don't know. Good one for him, I guess. But this is pretty cool. When you die, your worms blow up, which is neat.
Go ahead, Porcupine.
So Mead wasn't really ready for that.
Flying we will go.
And now we'll open up the arsenal and go with the homing missile. So with the homing missile, you can click on the character, and then you have to shoot the rocket. And it takes a little bit of practice because it's not always foolproof, but here I do it pretty nicely. Like so. And that was campaign 7 right there. So John Marston is cleaning up, and the worm blows up, and then it leaves a tombstone. And then you get the credits to spend at the shop through doing the campaign and tutorials, so I suggest going through that if you want to get all that stuff. I don't think you get any through Quick Game. So let's take a note of that. So that was Team Hot, playing a little bit of that. And yeah, guys, this is Worms Reloaded for the PC. I'm not sure if it's coming out on console or not, but this is the PC version. It's very cool. So once I figure out what I'm doing in this game, I'm sure I'll spend some of my coins. And yeah, that's just kind of a quick look at Worms Reloaded. I'm a big fan of it so far. It seems very cool. And if you're into a turn-based strategy game, I'd suggest checking it out. You might have a good laugh. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful and whatever, pretty much just comment and subscribe. That would be awesome. And definitely check out my other videos if you want more gameplay and commentary in games that I'm actually good at. So yeah, do that, guys, and yeah, talk to you later.